we're doing a short review of our puppy zen, or doggy zen, depending on your dog's age, where we're asking them to look quickly at our hands, realize they can't get the treat that's in each one, so each one of your hands has a treat, and you're going to hold it down like this, just like we do in our doggy zen video, and they're going to try and get the treat. When they stop trying to get the treat and look up at you is when we say, we mark it with a yes and then give them a treat. So here's the treats on either side of their head. Yes. So as soon as she looks up in my eyes, I say yes and then give her one of the treats. And I vary it from hand to hand. And clearly she does need a little bit of a review. Yes. And this is just kibble. This isn't even anything special. So you know, sit. Sit. And so we are working a little on impulse control as well. So if she's bumping my nose, yes. Bumping her nose on my hands, it's not going to work for her. Sit. Sit. Good. Yes. Girl. Yes. Okay, and that is the doggy puppy zen. So now we're working on the second part of the leave it, which is the actual put it on the ground, leave it. Yes. Leave it. Yes. Where I cover it up with my hand, I uncover it, give her a bright, happy, leave it, as a leave it, so it's loud, energetic, and happy. Leave it! Yes! As soon as she meets my eyes with hers, I mark it with a yes, and pick up the treat and give it to her. So this is the progression we use when we're starting to teach leave-its, which is the puppy doggy zen, and then we start the actual leave-it, which is down, leave it. Yes. So I give her time to figure it out because she's trying to keep looking at the treat. So what I'm looking for is for her to turn her head and look directly at me. And as you saw, we're doing it in all different places, so that leave it means leave it no matter where it is. Yes. That time, she's anticipating the leave it, because she just looked in my eyes. Didn't even wait for me to put it down. Come, sweetie. Down. Leave it. Yes. So doing a lot of the puppy zens before you start this leave it really helps this to click in pretty quickly. So I should be able to, even from down here, have her come around front, put a treat in each hand. Yes, and see now she's not even trying to get them. Down. Good. Good. Yes. So this is where we're all building up to the walking past an item we don't want them to have. Leave it. Yes. And as you saw, I'm now starting to pick my hand up, but I'm not covering the treat back up because we're actually getting a little better at it now. Leave it. Yes. Good girl. And so that's the beginning progression of the doggy zen, then the leave it on the ground, and then we will next move to walking past something. When we're doing this, we won't do all of this all in one day though. I want you to review the puppy zen, the doggy zen, then review the treat on the ground. She thought I had one with her. Review that, and then we will start the new thing of walking past a treat, which is a real world thing that we're going to do. Leave it. Yes. Good girl. So the first thing we do on this part where we're going to walk past the items that she might want is to try walking past asking for watches and using hand targets just to get her past it. If you need to, and you may the first couple of times, you can use a treat, but we're going to try it without a treat this time. Penny, you ready? Watch. Heel. And do stop and bring them back to heel if they get out of position. Watch. Good. Watch. Yes. Good job. And now I'm giving her a treat for that yes that I said. Good girl. Heel. Watch. We're walking past the treat bowl. Good. Yes, and she actually did pay attention and stay in heel, which was great. We're going to go walk past it so she can actually see it now. Ready? Heel. Heel. Yes. Good girl. So we're going to try again to walk past it and hope that she hasn't actually noticed it yet. So this is our goal, is to get to this part where we can actually walk past it without her taking any looks at it at all. Penny, let's walk past this. Okay. Leave it. Yes. Leave it. Yes. Yes. So I'm bringing out a little bit higher value treat right now so that we can get past the bowl with the yummy stuff in it. You ready? Leave it. Yes. Okay, ready? Leave it. Yes. And as you'll notice, I'm bringing her back to heel. and walking on quickly. So whether you have goose poop in the park or somebody's dropped food on the ground, you want to be able to walk past it, leave it. Yes. Move her back to heel. And walk quickly by it. Watch. So, watch. Good. Watch. Yes. So that time I walked her past and she didn't attempt to get to it, which was really good. So you're going to practice that with really high value items that she wants to get to, so that she has to learn that if you say leave it, she's not going to get to it. Good. Heel. Watch. Good. Yes. There we go. Good girl. Heel. Watch. Good. Excellent job. So in closing, when you're working on this with walking past an item you want them to leave it, you want to make sure that you're at least 8 feet away from it, so that if they're at the end of the leash, they can't get to it. What you would do is, as I did, as she's starting to move towards it, I immediately stopped. Then I would tell her, leave it. Yes. She looked at me, gave me great eye contact, and I say yes, marking the eye contact or marking the head turn if you need to, as we can shape that behavior. Then move on fast, quickly, away from the item, using your watches and your kissy noises to keep her attention on you.
Get it, Jersey. Better get it. Better get it before Penny does. There's another one. Go get it. You missed it. You guys are hilarious.